So, it's been a minute. Been a while. Still just me over here thugging. So right now it's like 11:35. I've been a night owl most of quarantine. I've been a super night owl as of late, like the last month or so. Well, the last couple of weeks or so. Yeah. So drinking my water and whatnot. My cousin T is calling me right now. I ain't gonna answer because I'm trying to do this. But I'm just thinking. I be in my house and I just be thinking. In my little apartment, that I paid for. Just trying to live. Anyway. All that's here nor there. So I'm just, in the house, bored, just thinking. And I'm like, seeing a white perspective, right? And they kind of perspective was kind of, it didn't bother me. It don't bother me, but it's kind of the perspective of, they discussed it basically with what's going on in Minnesota right now. Like, R.I.P. George Floyd or whatever. Another, unarmed, black man killed in police custody and all this type of stuff. The whole story. We know how this goes, right? It's sad that this shit seems normal at this point. It's normal. Like I feel like it's something that's been normal, really, when you really think about it. Dating all the way back to Emmett Till. The list goes on. You know that. We know that, right? We know that. Everybody who listening to this, hearing the sound of my voice, I'm pretty sure y'all know that this shit not new, right? So it led me to Google who was the first black dude to get killed unjustly by the cops, unarmed. I don't know. I still haven't figured that out. I ain't do a lot of research. I ain't do too much researching. But, I found some stuff, something in the 1950s. It was a guy who got killed on a courthouse lawn. I think his name was like Lamar Smith or something. Basically, white dude shot him in front of a whole bunch of people, and nobody admitted to the police. The dude never got indicted or nothing like that because nobody admitted to the police that, like, oh shit, I ain't see it. I ain't see nothing. No snitching, I guess, right? So, yeah, you can Google that. But anyway, it was a perspective that I seen online. And they basically frustrated about what's going on in Minnesota, but they frustrated about the side because they like, something was said in the post that I seen, in the comment that I seen or whatever, about, black folk throwing up gang signs or something like that. Which, okay, yeah, that ain't got shit to do with it, really and truly. But, I don't know, you can say that's letting a nigga know. I don't know, letting people know that you a nigga or something. I don't know. But, shit. Okay, so anyway. So my thing is, I'm like, okay, yeah. It don't bother me it don't really bother me how opposing or how different a white person's perspective may be on this whole topic. And the question of the thing that I say, it's like, okay, anybody remember Tulsa, Black Wall Street, back in like the early 1900s? Like, they burned a whole, like, just Google Black Wall Street and how that shit came down. They not only like burned this shit and like was targeting like every black person in the city on some shit, multiple black folk. They was just like often it was like a free for all on some Call of Duty, like niggas who black, like go, like bro, they dropped bombs on the city, bro. They dropped bombs from airplanes on the city, bro. That's what they did. Bombs from airplanes on black people, because this is a black thriving ass neighborhood, bro. And the shit started over some black dude, white girl shit. Like, something like that, man. That's, bro, come on, man. So, you know, rather people burn a fucking police station down, people burn a grocery store or loot a grocery store and take some shit. This is the thing. I don't, like, even if we tearing up property and shit, merchandise and shit, like, that shit can be replaced. You feel me? It might hurt a nigga pockets. It might hurt the businessman pockets. Okay, you a millionaire anyway. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck? We don't. Not because we poor as fuck. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck about your $1 million wherever you at living lavishly. Just get it fixed. You got insurance. You're doing shit the right way. Take care of it. Damage happens. Hail damage, robbery, all that shit happens. Right? Can be replaced. But I don't think I've heard yet, and I hope I don't hear, but I wouldn't be surprised if I did. I'm not gonna front. I haven't heard like black people on some, like, I haven't heard yet, like, and like I say, I'm not following this tit for tat. I'm not following this whole story in Minneapolis tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? I do have, you know, my daily shit that I gotta deal with. You feel me? But like I say, going back to the Tulsa situation and the Black Wall Street, dropping bombs, the killings of like multiple black folks, families, children, all this shit, right? I'm hearing about looting and burning buildings in Minnesota, but bro, like, I haven't really got around to hearing about like black people just offing white people, targeting white people, just trying to kill them. You know what I'm saying? White kids, you know, whoever's white, basically. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got around to hearing that part. And my thing is, and I feel like this is the good in me, so this shit has to be respected, because I'm gonna try to say this the best way I can. Like, my thing is, like, let's say that happened, right? Let's say that happened. If black people start targeting white people, like, we no longer, we looting and we taking, we tearing up buildings and burning, setting fire to buildings and things of this nature. But let's say we shift that energy to white folk, and we just start getting off on white folk. Your kids who can't defend themselves versus an adult who's grown and, you know what I'm saying, who's angry as fuck at some shit. And I'm talking about, these are white folk that probably ain't got nothing to do with it. You know, probably good white folks. You feel me? May not have a racist bone in their body. So you begin to suffer. So these white folk begin to suffer. You feel me? Just think about it. If black people start targeting white folk. So this is what I want to say concerning that. Just with that thought being placed out there. Every action has a reaction, right? Am I right? Like, there's always consequences for the actions that you take, right? When you do, you get, right? When you give, you receive, right? When you do something, you get something. It's only right. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I reach for my phone to pick it up, I'm gonna have a phone in my hand. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I do 10, 20 push-ups, 100 push-ups a day, you know, I'm gonna get results. I should get results, right? Right. So, what I'm saying is, the shit does not fucking surprise me. Like, bro, if you a white person and you acting fucking surprised at any fucking way that, whatever you want to label, or however you want to label or call a black person these days or around this time, if you acting like I can't believe this shit. Like, if you, bro, stop it, fam. Stop it, fam. Like, seriously. It's like, in 2020, bro, that shit that I explained to y'all earlier, just a few minutes ago, about the Lamar Smith guy got killed at the courthouse, Emmett Till. This shit happened, the Tulsa shit, this shit happened 1920s, 1930s, 40s, 50s, bro. Bro, it's 2020. 1920s, 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, 1950s. I can't do the math on how many years that is, bro. So, you kind of gotta excuse, like that shit took place so long ago back then. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit this shit, been ain't even a word. Been going on ain't even a word. It ain't even a phrase. We never knew nothing else. It's been nothing else. It's never been nothing else. We don't know another reality. We don't know another reality outside of this shit. Trying to make peace with the white folk, with the white dude, with the white man, with the race of people. Like, we don't know another reality. We protested, we begged, we pleaded, we like, bro, they don't see us, bro. They don't see us. White folk don't see us, fam. So what I'm saying is, going back to when you do, you get. It's actions for your consequences. It's a reaction to every action that is taken, right? So, in 2020, and this ain't the first time in 2020, cause just about a month ago, somebody else, you know, it was somebody else. Yeah, that got shot. The guy who got shot by the Klansman with a shotgun for jogging in the middle of the fucking street. That's what we doing? That's what this is? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. This man got jogging. Shotgun. Shot. Klansman. Fit the description. Look like somebody. Come on, man. Retired police. That's the story come on, man. Look, bro. Like, so, this ain't the first time this year. Probably, and I'm sure it ain't the second time either. But just as far as what went worldwide and got all the media attention, I guess. So what I'm saying is, America, white America, been fucked up and been foul and been wrong for so long. You feel me? Look, bruh. It's no way around it. Like, you know how you got spiteful people? You know, like, if you're in a relationship sometimes, like, let's say you cheat on your wife, she might cheat back just because. You got people like that. You know everybody not gonna turn the cheek, like, and see and try to see the good in what you do, right? Like, you know, it's some people out there who just gonna be like, nah, I don't give a fuck. Take one of mine, we take one of his. You blow this up, I'm gonna blow your shit up. You burn this on mine, or you come over here with that bullshit, I'm gonna go over there with that bullshit. I'm gonna come over there with my bullshit. You get what I'm saying? There's people like that. White, black, Asian, Hispanic, people like that. It's people. It's a people thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. I'm sure they got people like that, right? So, you know, going back to that original post, you know, he's like, you know, white dude. It's a friend of mine. I know him personally. You know, I guess he's frustrated or whatever, or he following whoever he following, you know, so y'all up into it and shit. You know, oh, it's just ignorant, man. I ain't doing this and ain't doing that. He's rabbling. Things of that nature, going off, he's upset. Okay, be upset. But just try. I hate to even say this and try to get into this kind of conversation right here. When you say try to put yourself in a black person's shoes, like just imagine, bro. Like, seriously. Like, and like I say, I guess it don't matter. It don't really matter. You can't really comprehend. It ain't that big of a deal as far as the white person goes or some shit. Like, you know, it's like, cause I feel like it's just really hard for you to comprehend, I guess, if you're a white person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not white. But just trying to think of it from that perspective of like, damn, like being black. Okay, not just being black, but it's like, dude, like when I hear about black people in Minnesota, like Minneapolis or whatever, tearing shit up, acting a fool, like this is what people really need to understand. They not just cutting up for nothing, bro. No matter what they're doing. They can be out there having sex with animals for all I give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? They can be buying all the toilet paper. They can be buying batteries to throw at people from on top of buildings. I don't give a fuck. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like it don't matter. Like, but the point is, it's something was done to trigger the reaction. An action was taken, right? And an action was taken, and this is a reaction. They're reacting to an action that was taken. You feel me? Like, so they not just like out there, whatever the fuck they doing. So you complaining. So to me, I'm like, you know, you a white person out there, you really should be kind of cool. You really should be like, you really should be happy to a degree, because I feel like it could be worse. In 2020, bro. In 2020, we can take it back to the 1920s and the 1930s and the 19... Bro, come on, man. We can take it back as farther than that, really. You get what I'm saying? But even just from 1920, 30, 1950s, nigga. From the 1950s, that's the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. 2000s, 2001, 2002. The 2010, all the way to... Come on, man. How many decades is that, bro? How many decades? What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, niggas are tired, bro. Niggas are tired, fam. Niggas are tired, bro. Niggas tired of hearing fake ass solutions, probably. Niggas like so then it's this weak ass virus that's going on that got niggas cutting up, out of work, already probably stressing. I'm stressing over that alone. And then in the midst of all of this, y'all still, like, the media still got the nerve to, like, be sharing and offing us like that. Come on, man. That wouldn't make a motherfucker go crazy. And I can't even imagine all the shit that was going on during slavery. You know what I'm saying? Which probably would drive a motherfucker crazy, I'm sure. I'm positive. Which is why we be so psychologically fucked up in a lot of ways, I'm sure. So, what I'm saying is, you know, you seeing all of this, like, it could be worse, I think. Because it could be a clan of black niggas out there looking for white people. Looking for white kids. Targeting you guys. Targeting y'all. Targeting white folk. White kids. White elders. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Just like, I'm just strolling through the neighborhood with a big ass shotgun in my car, looking for one of y'all little kids in y'all neighborhoods to be out there kicking the ball around in the yard. And what if that happens, bro? I think all hell will break loose. I think we'll see a lot of like, that really would like blow shit up to the point to where I probably couldn't go outside. If I do, I most definitely gotta be protected. It most definitely will be a white dude strolling around, out for revenge. No relation to the family or the kids that got murdered. You get what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, he will be out to hunt any black dude that has no relation, probably don't even know about what took place of that type of situation. Out to murder. And one wouldn't be enough, I don't think. I'm almost positive. So, this is the, solution. This like the solution that, people that they mostly or usually propose. You want to hit them in the pocket. July 7th, they got blackout day where they trying to go where we don't spend $1 within the U.S. market or some shit like that. So I'm all for that because they love to take money. Money is just so important to them, which is why I believe is the reason we fucking working right now. You know what I'm saying? We working through a pandemic where it's supposed to be an airborne disease, but we still out here, we still out here working. Walmart essential, right? All right. So that's just some thoughts, but at the end of the day, the thought that I'm just throwing out there, it's like, bro, white people been doing fucked up shit, right? Y'all been fucking the black community. Y'all been killing us. But at some point, you know what I'm saying? two things at the same time probably gonna happen somewhere down the line. I can see it now. At first I couldn't, but now I think I can. Black people gonna start to come together, and it's gonna be y'all fault. It's gonna be y'all fault. It's gonna be white people. It's gonna be white people's fault, their own fault, that black people come together and start to bond way stronger than what they have been. I feel like it's gonna be white people's fault. So thank the white folk. Thank the white people. Thank you, white people, for that, because I can see that shit happening. I really can. And I think I'm low-key a prophet to a degree. So I think I can see that happening. And on top of that, like I said, well, before that, just like black people done got, you know what I'm saying, tired. They're tired. We're tired. And then when you like, I don't even think a black person born in 2020, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, when that black person is 30 in the year 2050, right? He gonna look back at the 1950s and be like 100 years at least. Like, come on, man. This has been going on for way too long. We in the year 2050? That's what they gonna do. We in the year 2050? And you telling me I'm 25, I'm 30, I'm a 30-year-old male in the year 2050? And I look back to 1921 and read and do my research on how long some of this shit been going on. Oh, nigga, no. I ain't got 20 more years. I ain't got 30 more years of my life to live with this kind of shit. I'm finna do something about this. I'm finna stand. I'm finna link up with my brothers and sisters, my African American brothers and sisters. I'm finna love them. Cause this shit is, I'm really feeling it. I really see it now. I really feel this shit now. I feel like I gotta do something. I gotta stand for this shit now. Shit, damn it. I probably wanted to be a librarian or some shit for my life. But shit, this is something I gotta stand for. I can't just let this shit go. I just can't let this shit slide. That's what this shit is about, bro. That's what this shit is. But when you do, you get, man. So that's the thing. White people, regardless of what white people do from here on, it can be on some slap on the wrist shit. But I think like black people, some black people, a group of black people somewhere gonna be on some like, I don't really give a fuck, nigga, because remember, and they gonna bring out that long ass, what you call those things that they always have? Scroll. They gonna bring out a fat ass scroll, a big ass scroll. Here go the scroll, and they just gonna roll a damn scroll out, and the scroll just extends for shit, miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. Oh yeah, this is what white people. This is a list of what white people done to black folk to keep them oppressed, to kill them, all this kind of crazy shit, right? So it might be something minor, some minor shit like white. I ain't even gonna say this minor. Like what took place with the Cooper situation, whatever that Cooper situation was, where the white lady called the police. She was being filmed. She called the police on the black man in the park, in the Bird Park, and she sounded so distressed and shit like that, acting like the black dude was like being threatening, was threatening her life or some shit like that. Like, y'all gotta watch that video, by the way. Shit is crazy. Shit is ridiculous. But I'm about to get off. I'm done. That's my talk. And I'm about to play some PS4, watch some anime. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. leave y'all with that. I'm out.